Now, I think it's also very important to understand right now, today, people are suffering out there financially, so much so that people realize it's kind of like a wake-up call. I think it's important for us to not just look at our jobs anymore as security, to not look at just putting our money in banks as security. We have to look at other ways to make more money so that we can be financially secure when we retire. And not just retiring, but also to provide financial support for our other generation to enjoy. So you'll find that today, I think there'll be more people out there looking at ways to supplement their income, looking at ways to have another secondary income, and looking at ways to replace their present income. So it's great timing right now to go out there and offer people this opportunity. Okay? Now, questions. Everybody is cool? Alright, good. Now let's talk about a company. Why did I pick Nikken 17 years ago, and why you should pick Nikken today? You know, after 33 years in the business, why Nikken? I mean, the question here should be, there's so many other opportunities out there. There's so many direct selling companies, multi-level marketing companies. Why Nikken? Why not Amway? Why not, many other companies out there? And basically, I think if I go through the highlight of these 4 areas, you'll be able to, understand why we are so different. And the important thing is you must find us exciting, you must feel comfortable before you join us. Because if you don't, then, the whole opportunity will not work. The business will not work. So that's to say, don't be convinced by 80, alright? Join us because you felt it. You felt that you saw something different. You feel good about this company. You feel that there's potential in this industry. You feel good that you can make a difference being part of this company. Then this will be a lifetime, opportunity instead of a get rich quick scheme. Okay? Is that fair? Mustafa? Mustafa. Anyway, let's talk about the company. Now, why Nikken? I think the important thing is I think it's very important to understand that instead of just looking to work with a company or being partnered with a company, it's also very important for you to select the right company, and that's very more true in MLM, all right? More true in multi-level marketing because there's a lot of company that comes and goes. So in terms of track record, I think Nikken has a very, very stable, because this company has already been around 33 years. Alright, the company was founded and established in 1975 in Japan, and became the fastest growing company in Japan for their first 4 years while doing businesses there. Alright, and they started with the Next Step, the product that was developed and designed by Mr. Masuda, the founder. And his whole reason was he wanted to bring wellness to the world. Alright, so when he started Nikken, he saw an opportunity to promote what he called total wellness. And that's how the company started. And then they expanded into Taiwan, Hong Kong, and then went to the US in 1989 and decided to expand globally from that part of the world. And since then, they are right now doing businesses in almost 40 different countries. All right. So this company has a track record and a history of success. All right. During the last 33 years, they came to Singapore in the 2004 to pre-launch and officially launch in 2005. All right. So the company has been here about 3.5 years. And I always remember the day when the company actually officially opened, for their pre-launch. It was 1st November 2004, which was the day my daughter was born. So it was very difficult to show up for work on that day. when Willie was starting work as the general manager or the MD here in the country. Now, over the last 33 years, the company has also done billions and billions of dollars of sales. All right, they have over 30 million satisfied customers. And I think one of the important things to understand is that a lot of people will ask, so what? There's a lot of companies that has been around 100 years, like some banks, you know what I mean? And they disappear, tomorrow. So there's always risk. But of course, I like to be more careful in selecting a company that has been around than a startup company. So of course, that's what we call calculated risk. But if you look at the track record, Nikken is debt-free. All right. We also have what we call a 5A1 rating with Dun & Bradstreet that shows our credit history. Everything the company do, they don't borrow. All right. In fact, when they decided to make Irvine, California, their headquarter home, and start building these beautiful facilities, everything was paid for cash. Right? They don't have to borrow from bank to expand. And this company has what they call a 100-year game plan, which is very interesting because when I first met Mr. Masuda and Watanabe and sat down and they talk about their vision and their mission, and you look at the way they plan, they plan way ahead. If you have a chance, and some of you had a chance to be in Irvine, right? Eddie was with me, who else was with me? Saria and Anne. You go to these facilities, it's like 250,000 square feet of space, all right? And it's only 1/3 occupied, right? You look at the other department, it's like this. It's like a NASA center, big screens and lots of tables and work tables, but only 1/3 occupied. And a lot of people is like, why? Well, the company is planning ahead. They want to be able to do from $1 billion worth of sales to $3 billion. Now, because when you start doing $3 billion, you need to add on staff, you need to add on space. So they don't want to do it because they already went through one experience in 1992 when the company had an explosive growth. And when you have an explosive growth and you cannot cope up with the demand, you're going to get a lot of dissatisfied customers. That's to say products cannot go out fast enough, phone lines cannot be added fast enough, orders are delayed and checks are not going out. So the company doesn't want to go through that experience again, and they are confident enough that there will be a growth, and they want to have a facility that can support a $3 billion annual sales. All right? Now that's confident. That's, give me a lot of confidence in the company that I know I can just focus on building the business and not worry about the company not being able to support it. All right? And they are able to deliver products not just in the US but to around the world. And that checks, because everything goes to this headquarters. I mean, if you look at this whole facility is unbelievable, right? It's like a high-tech, you look at products, how are they being packed, distributed in just minutes, all right, once the order goes through. And also, you must also understand it's important to have a facility to track your sales, not just here in Singapore, but around the world. So the company has developed what we call a seamless plan, where Mustafa can build his business in Turkey, all right, in Singapore or anywhere he goes, and not worry about the difference in currency exchange, different in pricing. So the plan, the qualifying plan, compensation plan is seamless, all right, it's the same around the world, the ranking is the same, and you get paid and calculated, everything, your commission, your sales volume is all calculated in the headquarters and then delivered and paid to all the different offices around the world. That's what we call a solid, stable company with, all right, a position, all right, with with a vision, all right, to expand not just into 40 countries but into hundreds of different countries. So you have an opportunity to work with a company that will allow you to build what we call a true global business.